Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. Thanks for tuning back in for another Traveler's Notebook process. And if you're new, welcome. Alright, I'm going to jump right in. And this Traveler's Notebook process is going to be with the Elle Studio monthly kit for January 2021. As you can see there, I have two of the cut files. I'm really trying to bring them into my normal routine and scrapbooking just because they're freebies within their kit. And I never really get to use them. I just didn't really branch out that far, but this year will be different, hopefully. I don't end up using the love you, and that I try and, I think about it, but since I did try and bring it in and add color, I had cut out the cut file in regular white cardstock, and I just felt like since I'm working with a background that is also white, regular printer paper, I needed more color. There wasn't a lot of color in the photo. If you can see that photo, the photo is of my husband. And, I just felt like these were really good to make a page to kind of appreciating him and just really feeling my anchor and appreciating he's my anchor. So I'm playing around. I'm trying to add color. This is why I keep adding in that 4x6. And I thought I would do a bunch of journaling on that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with my typewriter, but I end up seeing these stickers right here that kind of really, hone in the whole appreciation for him. So I just kind of struggled though. I'm trying to find out if I want to do what kind of background. I wanted the clean look, so I do have the stamp set within this monthly kit. It was an add-on, so I had to pay, additional for that, but it gets free shipping along with the kit. I thought about doing a repeat stamping for the background, and that is totally a way we could have gone, but I wanted the cleaner, simpler look of it for some reason. That's just what I was going for. I think since there wasn't a lot of color in the photos, but I did have another idea when I started doing this. I could have easily done a bunch of watercolor in the back. I thought this blue and then darker blue heart stamped on that, kind of like a repeat tone on tone. That's the word I was looking for. I love the way I added in that little heart in that speech bubble, and it just gave it that nice pop of color. Oh yes, I'm in. So I do end up using that little speech bubble, so it's not a total use for the cut files, but I'm trying. So slowly I'm going to start printing them out. And Elle Studios does offer a 6x6 paper pad, and I think that would have been nice to be able to cut out of, as well as these Project Life cards. If I thought about that, I could have easily cut out the love you out of this 4x6 or out of one of the Project Life cards, but I didn't think of it until after the fact. After I got my juices flowing and my creativity started, there was other ideas along the way, such as, like I said, the watercolor background, tone on tone stamping. So I'm struggling because I want to keep it clean. I have all these ideas running in my head, but since there isn't a lot of color in this photo, that was my output on this. So I'm trying to see. So this is the first, how there's little keynotes that which way your layout's going. The first one for me was how I started to place all these stickers, sentiments down underneath the photo, and that's where the photo's going to end up staying. And the 4x6 is an anchor, as well as that scrap of Project Life card, that dark blue. I loved how it framed. It's not going to stay on the left portion of the spread. This is when I realized that it should go on the right. But then I take it back. I will go on the right side to add in some blue. I just haven't gotten that far yet. So I really love that little speech bubble with the heart. I keep trying to add in more colors. I think that was my biggest struggle was adding in, a ton of blue. And I didn't have a lot of blue left that I was working with. See, so I did color it in with some inks. I believed I used Barn Door and Brick. What's it called? Something brick, from the Tim Holtz Distress inks. And I think looking at it now, it could have worked, but when you see it at an actual time or in real life, it doesn't have the same color as the Project Life card for This Is Love, and for some reason that really just bugged me enough to where I didn't want to use it. But I am happy with the way this project life. I'm sorry, this traveler's notebook came out. The spread, it was nice and clean, and I got to use most of these products. So I do see that it is possible to use the rest of my stash for this kit in my traveler's notebook. So that's definitely going to be something that I keep every month. I keep doing. And I'm really happy that I also use these stamps because I like to be able to use every part of my stash before I place it into my craft room. With the other stamps, I wanted to make sure that I'm using my products to the fullest before I start breaking this little kit down and putting it wherever it has to go. So I placed a stamp set there and it says XO. The second one that's red, it says sweetheart. And that teal color, I'm going to be placing, it's like a teal mint, yeah, hello. And I just felt like, since whenever my husband and I are like so busy with life and we just take a minute and we notice each other, we always just say hi. We look at each other and we just say hi. So whenever I think of that hello, it just reminds me of that. And that little moment that we take a breather and we see each other and I'm just like, hi. I know that probably sounds so random and so crazy, but that's her thing. And I just, that's what that sentiment hello reminded me of. And so that's why that got stamped. But this is pretty much how the layout's gonna look. I'm gonna fiddle even further, and that is why nothing gets adhered down. That is just how I do things, but I really am happy how it came out, especially as much as I struggled you see in the beginning of the film. I really love the way it came out. I added a dimension to the photo as well as to the 3 hexagon embellishments, and I call this complete. I hope you got inspired in some way, and as always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.